Hey, how's it going? So I thought I would do another update for this week. Um, Frankly, yesterday was not adequate, um, but I thought fish were friendly and happy, and that's kind of what I needed at the moment. Um, Basically, the long and short of it is my son ended up breaking his arm at sports practice, which kind of set me off a little bit. And it also kind of brought the topic of work life family balance into I guess the forefront. But he's doing okay. Bone got set, casted, and all that stuff. My partner, my wife, is excellent with handling all that stuff, and she was there, so that's all kind of okay. He's doing all right. Kind of decent spirits today, and he's you know uh, actually back at school this afternoon. He felt like he was ready to go. He just needed some time to get some sleep. He didn't get in totally late. So, anyways, it was a whole thing. But I had to take the day off of work today because of it. And I thought I would take the opportunity to just kind of put another note in the journal about kind of the week and how things were going. Because it was good. It was a good week. I got my training in. My numbers are up. I got to spend some time with the kids all weekend. Took my daughter skiing. We spent probably a good 3 hours out at the hill going up and down. She's progressing nicely, and she's a ton of fun to ride with. So that's all really great. I've been on this paralysis by analysis kick with my brakes for my bike for a while now. I thought I had it all nailed down. I was like, I'm going to get Shimano XT brakes. I like them. I know them. I'll get rid of the SRAM levels, which just don't seem to fit with me. I don't like the modulation. I feel like they require quite a level pull. I did it all in my review of my bike if you want to check that out. But long and short of it is I do not like them. So I was going to go with the XTs. And then I got a harebrained idea. What if the SLX 4 pots were thrown on my bike? And I was like, 4 pots, the Shimanos are known for their on-off, but the 4 pots seem to have a lot better modulation. Bigger pad for better heat distribution. And really the price between the SLX and the XT were like $10 a brake, and I'm like, you know what, I could probably do that. Rolled it in my head, threw it on a couple boards, seemed like a really good idea. And then I started crunching the numbers on weight, and it's like almost like 0.8, 0.9 pound difference between the XT 2-pot and the SLX 4-pot. And I think I'm just gonna have to pull the trigger on the XTs. I know them, I like them, I can have a consistent bleed kit. Do that with the SLX too. But I have fond memories of shouldering my bike up last year's Marji. It was this wonderful, I think it was just 90 degrees straight up that we had to climb through mud and rocks and stuff with bikes on our shoulders. At least that's what I remember. Who knows? It was pretty traumatic. Anyways, I don't want to add any more weight to my bike. I threw a bigger fork on there already. I don't need to keep popping up grams and shouldering a 30-pound XC bike. That just seems absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't need to be super lightweight, but at some point you just go, we're not riding enduro. It's cross country. So I think I'll do that today. The other thing I was looking into, and I'd like to learn a little bit more about before I pull the trigger on, are hypoxia machines. So if you're not familiar, the Leadville is 14,000 feet, and I'm in Wisconsin. So altitude training is not in the cards. We're going to go out a little early for the race, but it takes a month. I don't have a month to sit in Colorado. I can't work remotely, and frankly, taking a month off of work probably isn't something that's really feasible. Work-life balance. Plus, I would be totally lonely without my kids for a month, and my wife and everyone. So I don't need to do that. My life doesn't depend on the race. It's fun. So altitude machines might be a cheaper option to get some of that altitude acclimation before I head out there. I talked with one of the companies. The pricing seems reasonable, something I can afford at least for a rental for a few weeks. The protocols seem something I can fit in. However, I just need to kind of understand it a little better. So we'll see. Maybe I'll throw up some information on that later. Maybe I will just totally decide that I'm not going that direction. Who knows? But that was kind of the week. Other than that, I don't think there's much. I think that was kind of a big week. A lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. But that's the life of an amateur athlete, right? Like work, life, sport balance. I think we all want to spend more time on our bikes and more focused on that. But I've found happiness over the years in trying to keep a good balance. I've even gotten to the point where, especially with like short course racing, where I used to just like really ride that line of like overtraining. I when my mood was down and stuff, I kind of had to just self-check. Bills are okay, family's okay, work's okay. Everyone's all right, and it's just me. I need to take a nap. But the family piece is kind of a big one for me. So, anyways, that was yesterday. This is today. We have a week moving forward. Continuing to juggle all those balls. I should juggle one of these days. I love to juggle. I don't do it enough. Anyways, we'll do that. Maybe I'll grab some oranges. Let's just do that really quick. It'd be fun. Why not? See you next week.